Tonight on the road to 40, we have, let's see here. Oh, Pigs Fly. A snowball survives its first trip to hell, and Glenn Beck has a change of heart. My God, is the world coming to an end on the road to 40? Hi, I'm Jason Oliveira, in case you didn't know. I watched a really interesting video. I had seen it before, but I didn't realize how new it was. I thought maybe it was something. Well, I didn't know what it was the first time I saw it. It's Glenn Beck, and he's talking about how he feels bad about how he helped cause a huge rift, a huge division in this country. He said he still is very conservative, which I respect. That's fine. Like, I don't care if you're conservative or liberal. Like, that's fine with me. If you are still conservative, then you clung to what you believed in, and that's the most important thing. Whether you're right or wrong, that's important too. But I don't think it's as important as at least standing your ground and still believing what you believe in. But I think he sees exactly what a lot of people see is people like him up to this point in his life. Now, mind you, this could be a whole scam thing that they're trying to work on to make Republicans look a little less assholes. But I don't think it is. I don't know, maybe he's a great actor, or either that or it's genuine. I think it seems like he talked about we're in the middle of a cold civil war, and that that nailed it on the head. Like that's I don't want to say it's brilliant because it's obvious, but the way he worded it, like I'd never heard it referred that way, and it made so much sense. And I was just like, that's exactly what it is. It's like nobody's working together. We're in a cold civil war. Both sides are fighting against each other in the Senate, in Congress, and in the House or whatever. But it's just like, how are we going to get out of this now? Like, I think he accepts that he played a big role in swaying people's, maybe not the way they feel about things, but the way they react to things. It's worth watching. I'll put it up here. Glenn Beck at 220. I always gotta write these things down. I was just shocked when I watched it. I was just like, wow, he still believes in some of the things that I don't consider normal or sane, but he at least realizes the error of his ways. And I think that's the most important thing for a lot of people too, is discovering that you were the wrong one. You were the bad guy. You didn't realize it. Not the things that you believe in make you the bad guy. The way you portrayed them, the way you communicated them. Because he knows that he had an audience of millions of viewers, and to relay the information the way he did just provoked the far right conservative Christians. It really did. I mean, it's just look at any far right conservative Christian and their view on things, and how they want to handle and manage things. They're very not passive aggressive. They're very aggressive. Like, they want to fight. They want to start fights. And it's like, I think those people, without Fox News and without mass media, being thrown in their faces, I think they'd be much more pleasant people without the bullshit. We haven't talked about politics a lot in a while, and there's a lot of elections coming up, and Obama's ratings are the lowest they've been since he's been president. But you know what? Every president goes through this. It's like, you can't get everything. It's just, and it's beyond him, I think. Like, if he had the support of Congress, or at least a Congress that was working together to create solutions for problems, then I think his ratings would be through the roof. But no, now they just want to bury him so that whatever Democrat runs in 2016 doesn't stand a shot, or looks like a fool, or a popular guy. I installed the damn Messenger. I don't know. I don't really care. Whatever. There's a cool and interesting meme. Is that what the kids are calling it? That says, so let me get this straight. You wasted clean water as a challenge in order to avoid raising money for charity? It's funny. I don't mean it. I do feel bad because there are people that don't have clean water, or they have to walk 20 miles to get clean water a day or something. You know, or maybe not a day, but and we do this. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, I do feel like we are in a country where I don't think we deserve privileges, but our generations before us was able to establish an infrastructure that provided all the basic necessities of life to every household here. Now, I know other countries don't have that, and I don't know, maybe these are the wars we should be fighting, helping them. Let's invest that money in them if they want it. You know, there's some people who don't want it. So, anywho, yeah, I posted this meme and people have been commenting on it, and I didn't mean it like super serious, like you're all assholes, people who did the ice bucket challenge. I certainly didn't mean it that way. Sometimes the internet's hard to interpret, like when you post something or say something. I certainly didn't mean it. So I apologize to anybody who took offense to that. Gay people don't knock on doors. That's the Mormons and the Jehovah's Witnesses. And who's the one with the agenda? That's another meme I saw today, and I thought, wow, wait a minute. I never really thought of that. It's like, you know what? It's so funny that, like, when, you know, not Christians necessarily, but religious people have, they call it the gay agenda or this, that, the other, you know what I mean? And it's just like, wait a minute. You're the ones that are coming to knocking on my door trying to spread your agenda, so leave me alone. But I thought that was another good one. I don't normally, I haven't been commenting all that kind of stuff because I just prefer not to. I prefer having nice, peaceful, wonderful nights. I do want to reply to these people on here, though. I jest. I guess we'll go with an LOL after that. I guess so. That's why I don't like the internet sometimes. I feel bad that I've offended people. And it wasn't even that offensive. Some people are a little too sensitive, I think. I think that's part of the problem. I'm very sensitive, too. I'm offended very quickly and easily, and I am going to say something about it, so that's what I had for the night. So why don't we, we sat around. Oh, we're going to have to do, if Nick or Chris is watching this, I would like to do a, they have to buy or... I don't know. I don't understand what... Oh, well. So, the Castanai clan came over last night. It was supposed to be a full-fledged, everybody that's going to play in the new D&D game was going to come over. But apparently... it whittled down to just the Castanai clan. But we sat around, we threw this one around, we were throwing the... Would You Rather books around, and it was awesome. We had just such a great time because a lot of these, it was nice to go with them and get their other people's views. I'd love to do a Castanai Road to 40 episode where we set it up at the kitchen table, and you've seen Nick and Chris on here and their dad Jim, and maybe their whole family. We could get Jim's wife Karen, and maybe their daughter Sarah, and she's got a fiance now. That's so crazy. Yeah, and I think it'd be fun because it's whenever we as a group of people and all the other D&D guys too and lady, the conversations are always interesting, so I think there'd be a lot of fun to put on here. Someone very close to you is in pain, paralyzed, and will die within a month. He begs you to give him poison so that he can die. Would you? What if it were your father? Well, that's a hard one for me because my father's not alive. So, when you tell a story, do you often exaggerate, embellish, and if so, why? I don't know what that has anything to do with... Oh, maybe I read the wrong one. 45. This is always fun, huh? As I'm searching out the... Should it be illegal to help terminally ill person die? If someone is not dying but has chronic pain, should the person be allowed to commit suicide? What if the person is in emotional rather than physical pain? Well, for the first part of it, I guess yes, very reluctantly, just because obviously it's someone very close to you, so you're helping them the way out. Okay. It's nice to clear things up on the internet. I'm sorry about all these little interruptions. It's just things like that bother me. Like, if I feel like that's a little bit of real me right there. Like, I feel so bad that, like, I could have possibly offended somebody that it really starts to bother me and I can't focus on anything else. So, glad that's out of the way. We were both just kidding around. I didn't know he was kidding. And I just... Hey, little fella. This is our mascot for now until Blockacorn returns. Don't know where his horn is, though. It could be a problem. We could have seen the death of Blockacorn. No, I always see Jenga at Goodwill. If I have to, I'll just buy one so I can get pieces. Last one I saw was $2, though. I was like, $2? I've seen that go for 95 cents. Next time I see it for 95 cents. Scrabble, too. If I can find Scrabble dirt cheap, I'd like to start collecting the pieces for artwork and stuff, just the letters and stuff. Things. It'd be kind of fun, I think. Or be stupid. I was supposed to go hang out with the Castanai clan tonight, but I am beat to hell. I feel like these last few... Well, all of July was just insane. The whole month. With people visiting. And I don't think we have any more visitors planned until, like, November. Which is kind of nice. Been crazy busy with drawing too, man. Holy mackerel. That's all I do. Well, it's not true. That's not all I do. But, yeah. So, hopefully, I've got a few that... Well, you know what? Where the hell did I want to go from today? I don't have it from today. The one that I inked today, though, and mark it up, that looks really good, I think. So, I'll show you it tomorrow night. For now, though, let's wrap up our little conversation about what were we talking about there? Oh, the pain thing. Yeah. I would, reluctantly, like I said, and it would just kill me the whole time. But, like, yeah, that's hard. I don't like seeing people in pain, but I always feel like there's a cure. I always feel like there's something I can do when I see people like that. But I can't really. And that's I see that as a weakness. Like, obviously there's nothing I can do. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a miracle worker either. So unless I start working miracles, there's nothing you can do to stop people. Drugs, I guess. Drugs are always good. When did you last sing to yourself? To someone else? I sing constantly in the car. Right now I'm listening to an audiobook, but the fourth Dresden Files book. Those are really good. I really enjoy them. There's a lightheartedness, but still good stories and decent mystery involved and stuff. Plus it's all supernatural, which is just cool. And I don't know. The main character, I kind of I see eye to eye with him in a way. Like, nothing ever seems to go right. But he always manages to end up okay in the end. Yeah. It's funny. 46, is that the one we just read? I think it was. Oh, sing to yourself. Yeah, I make noises. Oh, God, constantly. Noises, I must look like a ridiculous person. Well, anywho. This has been another episode of The Road to 40. I am tired. I'm calling it a night. Calling it. Train's leaving, Corey. If you guys, loving them like I'm loving doing them, please subscribe. If you know anybody who might like them, who might be 39 years old, please pass it along to them. Unless you think they'd hate it, then don't do that. But thank you if you do. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow. I can never get that right. Lately, I've just been bombing on my outros. Make yourself a better person tomorrow, today, yesterday. Wow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is Road to 40. Got some surprises coming up. And I'd like to definitely do some more guests. So hopefully soon I won't be the only one, the ugly mug you'll be seeing. Hopefully we'll start getting a little bit more of a steady, maybe we could get some celebrities. I don't know. What celebrity would you like to see appear on the Road to 40? And I will email them and see what I can do. Now, mind you, we're probably not going to get anyone big. I'll be lucky if I could get like the extra that was in the scene with that guy when the guy gets shot and he screams and runs away. I'll get that guy. Get out of here. Have a good night. I'm tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Further on down the road.